Prism Engineer here, building some board and batten shutters. Basically, you want to do this as like an assembly line. Do everything in as many batches, big batches as you can. So they're going to end up looking like this. And I've measured all the windows, so there's 2 shutters per window. The basic layout of a board and batten shutter is 3 boards and 2 battens. This is a 1930s house, so that was right in the era when they were making these. You kind of want to stay no more than 5 to 7 inches from the top. These are all primed. They're going to be black final coat, but I will take you through the steps I do to build these in the most efficient process possible. So first off, before these were primed, I got all the boards and I measured them, and they were about 16 wide, so 1 by 6s, 3 of them. It's about the width you want, which is half of the window that you measure up on the house. So first, these are the battens. These go across. The boards go up and down. Take 1/4 inch router off each corner, and as you can see here, there's bevels on the inside boards, just to give a little bit of reveal. So let me take you around. Excuse the messy shop. There's a little gap, it looks like, but what it's actually doing is these bevels create a reveal. You do not bevel the outside though, only the insides. So first, as I said, you'll take the boards, and I beveled all the boards and labeled them appropriately, so I know which one is. You can see it's beveled. 2 bevels means it's the middle one on one side, 1 on the other. So that's a set, 3 boards, and that makes it really easy. So when I go to make the cuts for 3 boards, I just stack 3 on top of each other and put them on the table saw, and I can make 1 cut, and I make all 3 boards for 1 shutter. I do the same with the battens. I'll just put 2 on top of each other, make 1 cut, and that gives me 2 battens. So I get kits like these. I call them a kit, I guess. And it makes them so they're all the exact same length and the exact same batten length. So now you take them to a table, some sort. You want to make a jig, because we have 28 of these to make. And what I did was I squared up. I welded up a jig, but you can just screw 2 boards and make a 90-degree. And then this is the distance that the batten will be from the top. So if I get my battens, you can put a batten here. This shims to get it centered, and then this was a shim just to make sure that this board is square to the top. So once you have all your batten in place, you lay, all these will be, it's being built backwards. So you turn everything upside down. The batten bevel side is facing down, so we'll screw everything from the back. 2 screws per board into the batten. So you'll get all 3 of these. Here's my double bevels. Stack it down. You can see you want to make sure they're all squared up, and then push them towards the end. And here's the last bevel. It faces down towards the middle one. So here we go, we're squared up, and I made a mark right here, center line, so I know that this is the center of my batten. As you can see, well, I pushed it over, but it's under there, and that's my center. So I just know 2 screws will go about one here, one here. So that'll be when you're done. That's the back of it. Like I said, I put a washer, a 16th inch washer between each board. It gives just a little reveal, as you can see, but it also makes it, if you have, because these aren't perfect boards, and I just got a common board to build these, so it makes it so if there's any deviations in the board, it'll space it so that they won't be squished up against each other, and they can breathe and air out behind it on the house, so it won't create any damage to the house either, and kind of makes a little bit more vibrant pop in the reveal. You can see there. So now, once I've got all these built, I'll have 28 of them. And sorry, it's raining outside, so I'm cooped up in here in this mess, almost summer, and it needs a good cleaning to get rid of all this winter project crap I've been storing in here and working and doing. So, but I'll put these outside once it gets nice and put a heavy duty coat of paint on them, black paint. I use a Flexio Wagner painter, and I'll just load up some good quality Sherwin-Williams black exterior paint and spray them all. And this is just to make sure you hit the ends, and a good coat laying flat, so the only drips that will happen will be down an edge. And instead of here, if you spray vertical, your drips will be very clear once you put them up on the house and easy to see. But if you lay them flat, it will allow the paint to build up depth-wise a lot more, and you won't really worry about any drips. Drips on the side, you won't see it. I mean, you're probably closest 10 to 15 feet away from a house when you're looking at these. So the paint is more, you want to get more quantity than I guess quality, just to help seal the wood up and give a long-lasting effect of the shine of the paint. So if you have any questions, give me a call or go to my website at prismengineer.com, and you can go to my projects page and you can see some of the projects that we do. So have a good weekend. Enjoy the nice time off if you're taking it, and stay safe.